Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap, the podcast for new and aspiring indie authors.
We're your hosts, Rachel and Rob, here to help guide you on your writing journey.
Join us each episode as we share tips, insights and practical advice to help you take the next steps towards becoming a successful indie author.
Whether you're working on your first book, navigating self-publishing, or looking to connect with fellow indie authors, this is the place for you.
So grab your notebook, settle in, and let's hit the road to your publishing dreams.
Because right in the end is just the beginning. Hello and welcome to Indie Author Roadmap, episode 41, or, if you're Rachel, 49, because we're closer to Christmas, and that's all once in life, ever. I am the reluctant writer, Rob Radcliffe, the Roncon King, and something else. I don't know. And you are?
The amazing, brilliant, fantastic, not so tired today, Rachel.
Okay. Hello, Rachel. It's been ages, hasn't it?
I know. Felt like I just saw you a couple of days ago.
I know, yeah. Weird that. So today, so apparently we've had a lot of people writing in with questions, I believe.
Yeah,
So we're going to answer some. It's going to be. But when I say we, you're going to end up reading them out, and then I'm going to answer the questions, get them all wrong, and you're going to go, "No, Rob, stick to your day job."
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And I don't even know what these questions are because I've not read them.
right. Okay.
Let me turn the sound off. I literally just copied and put them. Yeah, the source together. So
Okay.
they're random.
Right.
Yeah.
So, work this week. What have you been up to?
Writing, and I spoke to our good friend Mr. Aitchison last night because I was doing my head in about the book that I'd written that I was shelving. I've chatted to you about. I don't know if I've chatted on here with my debate because it was I'd written the book and I was going to write books 2 and 3 and I was holding off so I could rapid release, but then I've been playing with it as a paperback on TikTok. And I've sold my copies on TikTok, but every day I'm getting a comment or a message. Is it on KU or is it on Amazon? And I'm like, no. And so it was driving me nuts. So I was like, do I just publish this? But then they've got nowhere to go because the second book's not written. So I was nattering to you last night, but I nattered to Steve as well because obviously he's super businessy, and he was like, put it up, but put book 2 on a really long pre-order. So yeah, I've done that, and I was scared of pre-orders because the pre-order, like, it can feel like a long time on a pre-order, but then before you know it, it's there, and you're not written your book. He said to me, choose the date that you would put it up, and then put it for pre-order 2 months after that. And I'm like, that's such a great idea. Why did I never think of that?
Yeah, I'm always with the authors that I work with. I'm always saying to them, like, you know, you've got your book that's out soon. Are you going to be writing another one? And they say yes. And I go, well, let's sort the cover out now, and then we can get it on pre-order. And they're like, that really scares them because they haven't written the book yet. But it's somewhere for readers to go straight away afterwards, so that when they do release this book that they haven't even written yet, they've got a load of pre-orders straight away. You know, they've got people waiting for the book, and that first launch day, they're going to get a load of dollars, yen, and pound in their bank account, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. But it just felt like I was missing out because my TikToks are obviously working for my TikTok shop. Not that I'm selling thousands, but I sell the copies that I've got up. But there's just always comments or messages. And there was one day where I had like loads of comments of where can I get it as digital? Yeah. So what have you been doing?
So you haven't yet released it. You haven't yet released it to
I've put it up on pre-order.
Yet.
I've put it up on pre-order because I was like, I want to put it on pre-order. So I've put it on pre-order for the end of the month because I was like, it doesn't matter what day it goes live. If it goes live today on Amazon or it goes live today on the 30th of September, I still get the royalties on the same day because you've got the delay of the 2 months. So I'm like, if I can put it up for pre-order, I can post on TikTok. So I was sat this morning chatting with our friend Al and discussing a 30-day kind of, well, it's not 30 days now, is it? Because we're on 4th of September, but like a strategy of posting every day to get hype up for the pre-order for the first book.
Yeah, it's amazing for marketing. It's just it doesn't really come up with ideas that you don't really know, but
No.
it structures it all instead of you having to spend hours and hours going, right, what can I do on Tuesday? It'll give you, right, do this day, do this day. And it's only suggestions, it's not telling you to, but it just kind of fires up your, it just gets you pumped about it, doesn't it? It gets you pumped about marketing and having that structure right in front of you really helps, as opposed to ignoring it.
Yeah. So it's given me a daily like posting schedule. It's just, I was like, I want to post on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, and I want to cross promote the post. So it's like one post can be used different places. So it's come up with a whole thing. So I just need to go and make stuff to post.
Yeah, I did that one because obviously I'm busy setting up my Kickstarter, and it's done the same, like to promote it before in what's it called in pre-liveness. That's not what it's called,
Pre-launch.
but
Pre-launch.
That's the word, not liveness. Launch. Well, while you're in pre-launch and you're collecting all the people, so that when you launch, it fires it out saying this is here, you can support it. It's given me. It was only a week's worth because I said I was doing it next week, but I'm not. But it gave out on this day do this, on this day do that. It's brilliant. I just love it. Why have I not been doing? I've been listening to you for 6 months going on about Al. Why have I just not jumped in? It just makes life
And
a lot easier.
everyone's like, because when you talk to people about using, if people don't know, Al is RAI, but you talk to people about it and they all like are played on the free version, but once you've got the paid version, it's on steroids.
Yeah,
It's
and
so
also you could because I've done the free version, and you're halfway through getting what you need, and it goes, come back a week next Tuesday. And it's like, what? Well, come back in 12 hours or something for your next 3 questions that I'll answer. It's a gap. Yeah. So, if I've been doing, you've been writing and not sure if you're going to release and stuff. I have been Kickstarter stuff, and I've been doing a couple of odd jobs for a few authors, just clearing my slate. So I'm going to be having a big author job on soon, so I need to get all the little bits out of the way. Yeah, and I haven't done any writing again. I'm going to do some this afternoon though, because
Oh, go on. Sorry, my fault.
No, there was nothing. Because I had nothing to come. I was just going to wing it, and I would have said something. So no, you go.
I can't remember if on our last episode I actually said that I'd published my German edition.
Yeah, you did.
I know I told
you.
Yeah, but I've actually got some money now. I got a whole 92p today on my German edition.
92p?
So 92p, yeah.
That's like €1, that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know what? I'm happy that there's there's page reads and stuff on it. So
yeah, it means someone's reading it, doesn't it?
But it's really funny because it feels like when you put your very first book out.
Yeah.
When you're like checking it every day, and 92p would make you really excited. And so it is. It's like someone's reading in German, but I'm waiting for a review to go up because I'm like looking out for in case there's anything horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to start getting people emailing you because they'll go on your list and emailing you in German now, won't you?
Yeah, and I won't have a clue what they're doing. Yeah. I tell you what is good, and I don't know if you've probably not seen it announced because you don't seem to follow the AI news, but 11 Labs have got 11 Reader, and basically you can put your book on there, and it gets read by AI, but they can choose the voice, and obviously 11 Labs AI voices are so much better than just voice generation on Amazon and stuff like that. So, but they're now paying, I think, like a 60% royalty on it, which is really good. So I have got one of my books on there because I thought I'd test it, and it earned me some money.
Can you now use 11 Labs to do your books and put them on Amazon? Because a while ago you couldn't, could you? You weren't
I don't
allowed.
think you can put the. I don't think you can put the 11 Labs narrated ones on Amazon because they want you to use their platform.
Yeah.
But you can put it on Spotify
Find a way.
and
Find a way
and
voices and
stuff
all
like that. Yeah, but 11 Labs have their own thing, and it actually does get listened to. Because when I go on, I've put one book on to test it, and it's the same book that I've just put on pre-order, and it's getting listened every day. So yeah,
that. What? So 11 Labs has now got their own listening
yeah, it's
platform.
called 11 Reader. Yeah,
Oh,
they've got
right.
their own
Right.
audio
Okay.
place.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah, so I'm
cool.
like, yeah, and the reader can pick the voice they want.
And nice one, yeah, because they've got that, haven't they, on the
Yeah,
platform.
and their voices. I don't know if you've ever listened to the 11 Labs ones or recently, because they've got the version 3 of 11 Labs out now, and it's really good. Like some of them, you can't tell it's AI at all.
Well, I did my reader magnets, a couple of my reader magnets. It must be over a year ago, through 11 Labs, and they were all right, But I guess in a year, things are
Yeah.
going to be a hell
Well,
of a lot.
now you can put like tags in, so you you can put shouts or whispers
Yeah,
or whatever. So yeah, you can kind of curate the tone of voice that you want, and they've got voices in there that are actually people that have sold. Do you know there's some people that sell their voice to 11 Labs? In fact, I don't know who it is, but there's a really popular indie author who makes a fortune doing that. She
yeah.
just recorded her voice. Yeah, you got to record 30 minutes of your voice, and if they like it, they will use it.
Oh, that's cool.
And you earn some money. So Rob's off to record.
No, I'm not, because I don't like my voice. I mean,
No.
when I was starting my narration before I got a real person to do it and not me just
Well,
trying, I I just couldn't get my voice to sound how it did in my head when I'm reading it,
yeah.
and that's why it was taking me so long, because I was doing all different tones and this, that, and the other. And then when it came to editing, it was just, I'm like, oh, I'm spending too long on this,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
you end up sounding like, I used to read at school and they went to the shop.
Yeah, there was that, and then it just wasn't working, and I eventually got the right tone, but then it was the editing process was taking me hours and hours for a short bit. Now, one of my books is a blog post book, Unleashed. I will do that eventually, and it will be me, because it is me speaking. But
Yeah.
but for my stories, nah, I'm not getting involved with that shit.
But you could, instead of you reading it yourself, because I know Speechify, you can clone your own voice and then you get it to do the audio with your voice that is cloned.
Right.
So then it is your voice, but it's not you doing it, if that makes sense.
But then I'm not allowed it on ACX.
No, you're not allowed on ACX. That's the problem, isn't it? You want it on ACX.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So because I'm Amazon exclusive, and I just really don't want to add to my list by becoming wide in one format.
No.
My book, no. That's,
Yeah.
I'll just keep doing it how I'm doing at the moment. But yeah, he's finished my book. He's finished narrating it. He's waiting for me to do the author note, and then I have to. I think I'm on chapter 3. I'm going back through it now with where his accent slips, because he's a southerner that's doing a northern accent. It's really good, but sometimes it kind of veers into Brummy territory.
Yeah.
Without him realising, obviously. So I need to pick up on that a little bit and just send him some notes. Yeah. And then it's full steam ahead for Meat Market. I can't wait, because that's book 1. And that's, it's a series entry into the audio-ness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you sell them direct as well? Seems. Oh no, because you've got a royalty share, haven't you? So you can't.
I'm quite happy with that. I mean, like I said, the fact that I haven't had audiobooks at all.
No, it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm quite happy with that. And so many people on TikTok in the last 8 months since I've been consistent have said, "Is it an audiobook? Is it an audiobook?"
Yeah.
And that's what scared me into.
I
And
think.
I'll wait. I'm like, I've got it in the ebook. You can
Yeah.
read with your eyes if you want. And they're like, no, it's all right. I'll wait. And I'm thinking, well, I need to get them up, otherwise you get forgotten. And then.
Well, I think people are just so busy now, and then they also don't have the concentration to just sit, or the life to just sit and read a book. That audio is. I think I have more audiobooks than I do actual reading now.
Well, that's it. I mean, people can listen to audiobooks while they're doing the washing up, while they're cleaning the house, say, while they're walking the dog. To read a book is a treat. You know, you have to kind
Yeah.
of segment that time just for that.
Yeah.
So it's,
I remember listening to Game of Thrones.
yeah.
When I was driving to uni, I was reading those books. It was like an hour's commute to uni, so it was really good time to just put the
Yeah.
audiobooks on. But when I started getting really into it, I was always late for uni then because I'd start driving slower because I was really listening.
Or you just stop in the car park for an hour.
Yeah, yeah, just finish this bit. And I'd have to run into my lectures and I'd be late.
Yeah. So, questions. Anyway, we've had people come in and
Questions, yeah.
ask us shit. So let's answer it.
Yeah.
Let's both answer them though, eh?
I'll let you try first.
I don't want to be on a hot spot again. I'm not rough enough to start off with.
So we have Sophie from your neck of the woods, kind of, Manchester, asks, is my story idea any good? How do I know if my story idea is strong enough to become a full book?
Right, see, I never understand this when authors say this. I don't know. I just, is my story idea good enough? It's good enough for who? Who is judging? You know, what fucking panel is behind you going, oh, is it good enough? Of course it is. It's your story idea, and the only way you're gonna know if it's good enough is when you've written it all and got it out there, and readers are enjoying it or not enjoying it. Until then, it's a shot in the dark. I mean, you can have ARC readers and stuff before that, before you publish, but they're usually geared towards, you know, lip service. They're on your team, so they're not going to be. If you want to write a book, don't worry about it. Is it good enough or not? Just write it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what she was asking, is it strong enough to become a full book? And it's like, even if it's not, even if it only turns out to be a short story, just write it.
Yeah, stories are only as long as
they want to be.
Yeah, a story is as long as it needs to be, and sometimes if you pad it, it'll slow pacing down and stuff because you want like a certain word count. Yeah, just write this because I mean I've got books that are 123,000, and then the next book in the series is 50,000. Well, it's just that's how long the story is. So yeah,
as long as you've just told the story and not filled it with crap.
Yeah. It can sometimes harm you, I think, if you just start padding, you know, because that's not the story you wanted to tell. That you know, if you like, I add more plot points and this, that, and the other later on, it can really feel tacked on, and you don't want that because it's jarring for the reader as well.
That's when your writer block comes in as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
We have Jaden asks, how do I figure out the right categories and keywords on Amazon?
Over to you.
Well, there's a few ways, though, isn't there? I don't know if you use any of them. There's Publisher Rocket, which you can backwards. What's the words now? Backwards engineer.
Reverse engineer.
Reverse engineer your keywords. That was it, because you can get the ASIN off Amazon of any author that's the same as you, or the book that's the same. Put it in, and it'll tell you kind of like the kind of keywords they've gone for.
Yeah.
So that's one. There's Kindle Spy.
That's old, that, isn't it? That was like one of the first ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's an add-on to your browser, isn't there?
Yeah.
But what I'm seeing now, because I'm obviously in a lot of the AI groups, is a lot of the AI people are just using Chat and Claude on research mode because they come up with all the stuff and they know the tropes.
How does it do it? How does Chat and Claude and all the AI? How do they just scrape the data the same as Rocket would? Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, Rocket doesn't know really. It's not got a back door into Amazon.
Yeah, exactly.
Its best guess is. So yeah. So what I know what I did for one of mine is I asked Al to give me all the keywords and then I put them into Publisher Rocket because I've got the Life for Life one, and I used the best ones that were out of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
But Kindle, but the categories and stuff, they're not set in stone. You can change them.
Yeah. So does that answer the question? Use chat is what you're saying.
Use chat or Publisher Rocket.
Yeah, the Publisher Rocket is $127 or something like that. It's never the price
Yeah.
of it's never really changed, has it?
The other starting place for your categories is go and look at books on Amazon. You can see what categories they're in.
Yeah, you authors that are writing in the same genre as you and stuff, see where they are. It's sometimes difficult to actually find those categories when when you're actually choosing your categories. Because I used to have what was love, sex, and marriage is a category that a comparable author, Nick Spalding, was in, and I just couldn't find this fucking category anywhere.
No, and they have different categories based on where your main country is. So the UK.
No, that was
Amazon
UK, but I just couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't
but
find it.
it could have been listed in America, since the .com one has different categories. So if you switch it, the categories change.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't know, but I thought like, it's
Because I know this from the crime on the .com one, it's mystery, thriller, and suspense. But if you put your primary Amazon as English, then it's crime, mystery, and suspense. So it's different.
Here's like an add-on question: how important are categories and keywords if you're, say, running Facebook ads? So you're generating the traffic to send to your Amazon page. Why would you need categories and keywords?
Show up in the right searches, I guess. Because people do go on Amazon and search, like they'll search Fae Romantasy because that's what they're looking for, or
But that's people.
English.
But that's
crime.
your traffic. You're running Facebook ads, so your traffic's coming from those Facebook ads.
Yeah, but you do still get the organic ones, don't you? But it also will put you in the people also read this and
Yeah.
that. But I don't think they're as important as they used to be anymore.
No.
Because everything's Facebook ad driven.
Traffic sources from yeah. There's more places to generate sources of traffic, isn't it? That sends it straight to your page. But I guess also your categories. If you're number one in your category, you get your number one and all the rest of it, and you're in all those little tables, which can be frustrating when you're stuck at number 3 and you just cannot shift it to number 1, no matter how many times you ask your mum to buy the book. But
not that you've ever done that.
No, I've never done that. No, no. But yeah, that's that. Next one.
Outline or wing it? I know you answered this one. Should I outline the book or just start writing and see what happens?
It's up to you.
Yeah, whatever works.
I'm being very diplomatic there.
But it's true though, isn't it? It's whatever works for you.
Yeah, whatever you feel more comfortable. I mean, if it's your first couple of books, you want that freedom to explore. But I know authors who they've wing it and they love it. I am one of those authors. But now they've got to like book 6 or 7. They've started plotting just because.
Oh, yeah, don't you, to keep up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whereas if it's your first few books, just have fun, man. Just it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter until you start marketing. Yeah. What would you say to that?
I'd say what you say. Just do whatever suits you. Whatever. There isn't a right answer. It's whatever you like doing. I do a mixture. So I'll kind of I'll start off winging it and then I'll get to a place where I'm like, okay, I need to work it out, and I might plot the next 2 or 3 chapters and then I'm off again until I come to a stall, and then I'll, so I kind of...
Yeah. I think I loosely do that. When I start a book, I've got an idea and it's usually a scene set ages away. So then I'll start on chapter 1 as well. Start writing chapter 1 and then after just kind of to figure out the character. And then after about 3 or 4 chapters, I will start to make bullet points. But that's usually about as in depth as I get with my plotting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I have to keep putting my glasses on. When you're brand new, is it smarter to release only an ebook, or should you release the paperback too?
when you're brand new,
Yeah, when it's your first book,
yeah.
or your first couple of books, should you just do the ebook, or should you do the paperback as well?
No, do them all. Do them all for two
Yeah.
reasons. Number one, you should be on TikTok, therefore you need the because that's the fastest growing place to market your book to free. It just is. So you need to be on TikTok, I think. So you need your props, and your hardback and your paperback are your props. You get them from doing the print on demand through Amazon and buying author copies. And also, it's lovely to have them on your shelf because it's a pat on the back for all that hard work. And
Yeah.
also, people, you know, they don't all just read digitally.
No. There used to be a thing, I don't know if you ever saw it before the rise of BookTok, where you would get authors that'd be like, I don't bother with my paperbacks because there's no point. And I'd be like, but it really doesn't cost you anything, so why wouldn't you have it there?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it costs you
Yeah.
hour,
Even if
hour
you
and a
have to
half.
pay yeah, but even if you have to pay a cover designer, your cover designer, they normally do the paperback edition at a minimum charge.
Yeah.
Dog's
Yeah,
back.
I know it's been a while, hasn't it? Yes. What have you been doing?
Oh, they've been quiet.
You've been
Yeah.
the last few. It's been a good few weeks where the postman hasn't come. I guess.
No, the postman's been really late.
Yeah. 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 You need to have all format. I mean, not so much hardback, but you do need the physical copy, just because people like to read, you know, old school, as well as and there is a market there. And like I said, if you need that prop, if you're going to be not even just on TikTok, on anything, you need to be able to take pictures and go, this is my book, and that's what your paperback is for. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I have been asked a few times while we're talking about versions of books, is for dyslexic versions.
Yeah, Adam. I think
what
Adam
about
was probably a
3 people?
trailblazer again with that,
Yeah.
and he did his first of Vanity and Valor as a dyslexic.
Mm.
He put up because he's got the Midas touch from fucking TikTok. He put up a TikTok saying it's now dyslexic, and that blew up, which of course meant his dyslexic sales blew up, and yeah, he's got them all in dyslexic now.
Yeah, I've had about 3 questions of if I've got dyslexic friendly versions. So I'm like, maybe I need to go and investigate and do this.
It's again, it's not.
It's only changing the font.
Yeah, and like Vellum has the dyslexic friendly font, so you literally go in there, you duplicate the book in Vellum, put the dyslexic friendly font in, and then boof, you know, you've got another version. As long as you tell people about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my add-on question. Do I need to buy ISBNs, or is the one I get off Amazon fine to use?
Never bothered.
No, I've never bothered.
You know what? I've never bothered because they're fucking expensive, and I'm not fucking paying like what is it, like 300 quid for 10 or something. Fuck that.
Yeah.
80 quid for one. Nah, you're all right. I'll just use Amazon's.
Yeah.
Other people would say differently.
If you ask Steve,
yeah, he says, yeah, you need it, and yeah.
he'll tell you all about it. He'll give you a different answer, but I'm like, I don't bother. I've never needed to.
Yeah, and I get it, and I get why. As you know, you're taking everything seriously. This is a business, and you want to be able to have your own ISBN on your own product, blah blah blah. But then I also think, why? I mean, my books aren't in Waterstones. That's the only reason I'd need it. And from a reader's perspective, I don't give a fuck. You know?
Well, Waterstones must be stocking stuff, because I was randomly searched my name on Waterstones, my other pen name.
Yeah.
And 2 of my books came up on Waterstones, and I'm like, oh, how cool is that? But it must be it must be from the Wide. They are my Wide books, but
have you got ISBNs?
I haven't bought my own ISBNs. No, I publish through Draft Digital. mostly on my wide stuff, so it must have gone through them.
And yeah,
Unless it's on like
ISBN
Amazon
from
Extended.
Drafted Digital.
Yeah,
I
but they're
mean,
not in the stores. I think
you
it's you
can
can
order
order
them.
them through our
You can order them through
through Waterstones.
Waterstones. Yeah,
Yeah, but it was cool to see my books on Waterstones.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
if you're going to be stocked in Waterstones, you would need them, or WH Smiths, or Barnes and Noble, or Walmart, or wherever the buy book. If you're going to, your physical books are going to be in those stores, you would need your own ISBN because you are the publisher.
And I don't think you do, because to be an indie author and to get into those markets, you have to go through companies like Clay's and things like that, and they have their own ISBN, so it wouldn't even be yours.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I don't think you need them at all.
Yeah.
Because
it's never going to affect your sales, is
no.
it? Because
No.
it's marketing that affects your sales. Yeah. Don't care.
Yeah.
No.
Next question.
Next question.
Number 7. Do I really need an editor? If I'm good at self-editing, do I still need to hire a professional editor?
Yes, because as good as we all think at self-editing, it's our stuff, so we can't do it properly.
No, blind.
We're talking about this, you were saying work that you're doing with Vinci and how you can deep dive into what might be going wrong with a certain author's stuff, but you can't do that with your own stuff. Exactly the same thing, because it's your own stuff, and no matter how much you try and separate yourself from it, you've got blinkers on. Whereas an editor has not. I've just edited a book for someone, and again, it's a fresh story. If it was my own stuff, I'd be skimming over it and not even realising and missing things. So yeah, you always need that extra pair of eyes. Yeah. Although
if it's your first book and you don't have the money for an editor, do the best you can.
Yeah.
If you just start... Huh?
Get your grandma to do it.
My first book I did myself. My next one I got a friend to do it.
Yeah.
And
my grandma, my grandma, she edited first 5 books I ever wrote. I ever published. Sorry, she loved reading them, and she was good at English. And it's quite funny because we used to argue. I'd get it back, and then there'd be notes in it and all the rest of it. And then I'd argue with my 75-year-old grandma, as she was then, about the reason that she doesn't think I should put the word fuck here or shit here. I'm like, yeah, because he's there. And we'd have a full-on discussion about these swear words with your 75-year-old grandma, which is cool. But I don't use her anymore because she's 92 now, so I'll leave her.
Yeah. Does she still read your books, though? Does she still read your books, though?
Yeah, she does, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, she still loves them, obviously.
You have to hear the audio.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, the audio, once I get them all out, I'll gift her those. Yeah.
Right, question 8. Do I have to dance on TikTok? Everyone talks about TikTok for authors, but do I actually have to be on the TikTok to sell the books?
You don't have...
So I think they're asking if you have to have a face account, if they can have a faceless account.
Right, okay, yeah. No, you don't have to be, you don't have to put your face on it at all. I've seen TikTok accounts, very niche, like poetry books and stuff, which is niche as fuck, and they just have the pages kind of like flicking like that, but you're just filming the pages going like that. For people who are listening and not watching, that's me flicking through pages of a book, and they just do that slowly, and then they'll have text over, and it's just consistency. You don't have to dance, but everyone likes to see someone dancing, so maybe do a dance with
I think you should dance on your next TikTok.
I mean, you've got a faceless account, haven't you? And
and when I'm consistent on it, it does okay.
Yeah, no, exactly, and you can slides as well. You don't need to have your face on it. I do have my face on mine because ego, I guess.
Yeah, I want you to dance on your next video.
No.
Yeah, what are you doing to sell your book? Go. I think so.
Yeah. Alternatively to TikTok, you could have an OnlyFans account and just have like the books at the rude bit. I'm sure you get loads of traffic there and loads of subscribers. That's a new thing, isn't it? That could be a thing.
OnlyFans for authors.
Yeah, OnlyFans for authors.
Naked poses with your book.
Getting my hairy ass out and just like,
having the book just covering the right places.
Yeah. No, faceless accounts can work just as well. I think with a face account, it's good because it's from a reader's perspective. You're not just a publisher, like kind of shouting out about a book. It's more personable, so they become more invested in you, I guess. And also, if you've got your face on it, straight away if a reader's interested in it and they've seen a few of your videos, they recognise you, so then they might stop and look. But other than that, no, you don't have to dance.
No.
Have you ever danced on TikTok?
No.
Why?
Because no.
Right.
No. You've been on the toilet on TikTok. I'm sure I saw a skit.
What?
Did you not do one where you're on the toilet?
Yeah.
Where you record you too?
Yeah, it was a video of my muse coming at the wrong time and going, "Oh, I've got an idea for you. I've got an idea," and then it back and forth, and I'm on the toilet going, "Well, that's great, but can you just wait a minute?" And then it goes back to the muse going, "No, it's come now. You need this idea right now. This is when it's coming." He's like, "Well, that's brilliant, but I'm on the toilet. I don't have a pen, and I can't use my and then he goes, "Oh, well, I don't need to know the specifics. Just here's your idea. You're welcome, Can I've almost ad-libbed. I've almost done that word for word as well. Yeah, and I was sat on the toilet for that. Yeah.
Okay, this one.
I didn't dance
I already know what you're on.
I didn't dance. That'd be weird. Sat on the toilet.
I mean, it'd be a bit weird.
I wasn't. I didn't need the toilet. I didn't think, right, I need to film this, but I really need to wait until I need a shit. I was pretending. I was just acting.
I actually thought you were on the toilet.
That's because I'm a fucking fantastic actor.
I know. Do you want the next question?
Yeah.
I already know what the answer's going to be, because it's going to be the same answer.
That's the idea. People are asking you because they're hoping you know what the answer is. Do you not know?
Yeah.
That's how this works.
No, but I know what your answer's going to be.
All right.
How long should my book be?
Piece of string. You didn't know I was going to say that, did you? Well, if it's a book, then it's between apparently 50,000 and whatever upwards. If it's between 30,000 and 60,000, it's a short novel. If it's between 10,000 and 40,000, it's a novella. They sort of overlap, don't they? And anything underneath 10,000 is a short story. So, yeah.
So you haven't answered the question. How long should her book be?
It should be 89,323 words. I have answered it. That is the answer.
Okay, as long as you want.
How long do you think her book should be?
As long as she wants it to be.
Yeah.
This one's actually a long question, and it's like, I think we've pretty much done this, but you can sum it up. What is the real difference between trad publishing, indie publishing, hybrid publishing, and vanity publishing?
We did an episode on this.
Yeah.
Where I swore a lot.
About vanity publishing.
Oh, yeah. Trad publishing is traditional publishing, so you go through an agent and to go to a publisher. Lots of gatekeepers, they pay for everything. You'll get an advance, and then you have to work off that advance before you see any royalties. If you're not a big name, you get no marketing spend, so you just have to be a shot in the dark. Hopefully something will happen. You have to do all your own marketing these days. It isn't like back in the day when they'd move the needle for you. Vanity publishing is author services disguised as a publisher. So authors that know no better see New York literary publisher or something like that and think, oh, New York, oh, it's a big publisher. And you end up paying for substandard author services, but then they keep your copyright, and you've paid
And your money.
And money, yeah, and you've basically paid to have your book published. A lot. I swear, it's loads and loads. If you haven't, I went through this in detail on an earlier podcast. I can't remember what episode, but scoot back and have a look. Traditional publishers are just bottom feeding. No, sorry, vanity publishers are just bottom feeding scum, masquerading as legitimate publishers, and they will offer a substandard service. I've seen like testimonials from authors who've gone for vanity publishers, and I've reached out to these authors to make sure it was a fake testimonial. And they go, oh yeah, it's brilliant, it's brilliant. Of course you think it's brilliant. It's your first book. It's the only version of that book that you've ever had in your hand. It's your baby. You think it's brilliant, but you just spent £5,000 on it. That's ridiculous, you know?
Yeah.
What was your one? Vanity? We've done Vanity.
Hybrid.
Hybrid is a mixture of... You do that one, come on.
It's basically just when you're a trad. You've got some books in trad, and you've got some you've published yourself.
Yeah, so you are the hybrid publisher. But what would if some people say I'm with a hybrid publisher, what does that mean?
I assume they're going to be the people that do the indie books, but they get them into the bookshops and stuff like that. They do the digital side is indie, but they get everything else is a trad route. So you audiobooks will be done by people like Tantor Media and stuff like that, the proper stuff. But yeah.
Okay.
And then the last one is indie publishing, which is you do it all yourself.
Yeah, if you've listened to more than this one episode, you know what indie publishing's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was our question.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that was 10.
10 questions. Ah. I didn't feel as much in the hot seat as that time that you... What did you have, like 32 different things that I needed to
but you actually know some things. That's the thing.
Yeah. I do. I love to pretend I don't, and I'm really aloof, but I do know some things sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know what your T-shirt says, right? But with the position of your microphone is your T-shirt just says drunk.
It says, I swear to drunk, I'm not God.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But it literally just says drunk, so I thought that was very appropriate because you've got your microphone in the way. So so it's cutting off the way. So it's like literally says drunk God.
Drunk God.
Yeah.
That's me. And I swear.
No, all I could see was the drunk part, so that's an appropriate T-shirt for Robert.
I swear I'm drunk God.
Yeah, he's literally got all the Rob keywords.
Yeah. Hey, that's not very nice.
You're going to deny it, you swear, you drink, and you're the rom-com king.
And I've got a God complex.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I hope those questions are helpful to the askers of them, and to anyone else who's just wondering stuff. Some of them aren't answers; they're opinions. But yeah, you get our opinions. You've fucking asked us them.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah. Next week we're gonna have on Steve Aitchison, who we've spoken about a lot. He's a lovely guy, and I want to really pick his brain about his branding and how rebranding his series sort of was the golden ticket. Not the golden ticket because he had to do a lot of marketing and stuff, but it was the thing that caught the imaginations of readers. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just reading his book 1 of his romance series. It's quite
I
good.
love those covers.
They are cool, aren't
I
they? They're
love the
just so bright and nice.
yeah, the bright pinks and the
Yeah.
and the teal, and I love those. I really love those covers.
Yeah. I'm just reading the first one
All right,
of that
how is it?
series. It's all right. It's good. Yeah. It was a change because he writes in third person, and everything I've read for the last few months has been first person present tense because that's what Book Talk's made popular.
Yeah.
So it took me a minute to get my head into that, but other than that, it's really cool.
What? So his romance ones are in first person?
Third.
Oh, they're in third, but right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because everything Book Talk promotes is like your Akatar and all that, and they're all in first person
Yeah.
present tense.
Yeah.
So it was really weird after months of reading those kind of books to then pick up
To have a
a third
narrator
person.
telling you a story.
Yeah, like an old school book.
Yeah,
that. But it's great because like there was nothing wrong with Steve. It was me needing to get my brain into that kind of reading.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, this is really cool. And actually, I read the sample on Amazon and got to the end of the sample, and I was like, well, I want to know what happens now. So then I'm about to go and get it.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah.
Yes, so next week we'll be speaking to Steve, hopefully. Can't wait for that because he's just lovely, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is nice. He's I think he wants to buy loads of people drinks in Ireland.
Well, did you see the comment that I put on for you? When you
No.
I put for fuck's sake, you'll be on water anyway. You not see it?
No, I've not been on since I commented.
Of course you haven't been on TikTok. Why would you be on TikTok, Rachel? Why would you go on TikTok? Not to promote your books or anything, would you?
No, this is what I mean. I don't use the app as a viewer, so I don't. If I don't go on the app to post, I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm literally my books are on the way now, and then I can start my TikTok shop up again. They're in transit.
I realised. Oh, nice. Yeah, because you were supposed to get them last time we talked. Yeah. I realised I need to actually order some books.
Yeah.
Not books, boxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you sign your books personally to the people that have ordered them?
I usually hope you enjoy them. But like if I'm getting like my 3-book series, someone's buying the bundle of 1, 2, and 3. The first one I'll usually put like, hope you enjoy Rob Radcliffe. The second one I'll just sign Rob Radcliffe, and then the third one is get the tissues ready. Rob Radcliffe is something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had the realisation yesterday of why don't I just wrap and pack all my books up and sign them, and then when I've got the order, I've just got to print out the label and put it on the front.
You could do, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I do everyone.
Here's when you've got a countdown on your TikTok telling you that you need to get to the shop with it because you've only got so long left.
Well, maybe you should fucking check your seller account a bit more often because it's 72 hours you've got.
I know.
Have you got the app on your phone?
Yeah. I even got the notification, but I was like, but because they ordered like late at night, I'm like, right, I'll do that tomorrow. And then I forgot about it. And I was sat there last night and I got, I was like, oh shit, I've got orders to go and fulfill. So there was like 3 of them. And I had to go and
that happened when we came back from SBS. And I can't remember, it must have pinged up on my phone, these orders that got placed while we were in London for SBS. But I was probably pissed, so I was like, yeah, whatever.
Signal could have been shit, to be honest.
Yeah, and but then when I got back, I sat down the next day, and I was like, oh, I'll check my seller account. I had like 3 things, and the clock was like on 58 minutes to go. I'm like, fucking hell! Ah! So rushed around. Well, not really rushed around. It literally took me 15 minutes to pack and get them to the post office, but. Yeah, it's proper bad if you miss it. You know, your seller shop health goes down and stuff. Yeah.
You just sent a bundle off to America, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did the tariffs affect you? Because I was looking it up about, because, you know, they've got all these tariffs. And apparently it's if you're over $800 in value.
Oh, so it's big business, really.
Yeah, so I was just curious if you'd got anything with something little, because I'm doing, for Christmas, I'm going to put some random boxes together because I've got so much stock.
Right.
And but most of my readers are in America. So before I went and did all that, I was just wondering if you got hit by the tariff.
when I did it, I just looked at the best prices and stuff, cheapest but not too cheap that it'll just literally get kicked all the way to America.
Crushed.
Yeah.
So not every.
It was every actually, but it was like every premium or something like that.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, every's now part of DPD, so you know they're a decent one. And I know I remember when Adam was on, he was like, "Oh God, every." Ooh. But since then, DPD have taken them over. I've never had a problem. No one's ever not got the parcel or the ones sent out. So that's something, innit? Yeah, but it was. Yeah, I don't know about the tariff. I did wonder actually, but I just printed the label and shipped it off. Whether he gets it or not.
Yeah. No, the only place I've seen people talking about the tariffs is like in the Kickstarter group, because someone got $8,000 worth of tariff payments that they had to pay, but they were ordering like 65,000 worth of books. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, if they're shipping like a container full of books from America to here to sign and then send it or wherever, it's different, innit, than individual.
Yeah, I think they might have been in Canada and they were coming from America or the other way around or something like that.
No, I've not. Yeah, the tariffs hasn't affected it. I don't think. No. I've sent it. I'm sure he'll let me know when he's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Any more questions?
No.
Nothing?
No.
What are you doing for the rest of the day?
Back to writing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I'm gonna go and do some posts for my book that's on pre-order.
On TikTok?
TikTok, yeah. Fucking TikTok.
Yeah, should do. Yeah. Okay, though. That's been emotional, as always. In a bit.
See you later.